So you look in the mirror and you're still not satisfied with the condition of your skin. It's been years of dealing with hormonal acne or problematic skin, and nothing is working for you. If that's you, then you've come to the right video, because I'm going to teach you the steps that I took in order to have good skin. Now, obviously, I don't think I have perfect skin. I've shared this before. Personally, I don't have any face makeup on right now. I'm pretty happy with the condition of my skin. It only took simple habits, and I want you to get there too. So consider this the video that you need to finally have beautiful skin and feel confident in it. So many times we focus on the external, right? And we do the 28-step Vogue model skincare routine. We buy all the products and we're still not satisfied with how our skin looks. And many times we don't realize that our skin health has a lot to do with our internal health. Our body will reflect from the inside out what's going on. So ladies, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking all about skincare. It's simpler than you think. The first thing we need to look at is our gut health. So sometimes like I said, we don't focus on what's going on inside our bodies. In my case, I struggled a lot with dysregulated gut health. So when you look at your gut health, right, you look at your gut microbiome. This is like a little health class for you. But the way that I can describe the gut microbiome is like a town. So it's a town where you have the good bacteria and the bad bacteria, right? It's basically all there. And so if you're feeding your body good foods, and you're feeding the town, and the good bacteria will overpower and will take over and will basically, be in control. But if you're giving the town, if you're giving your body bad food, refined sugars, refined carbs, seed oils, things that are inflammatory that will really affect it, the bad bacteria will take over and they'll rebel and they will take over the town, and it's going to be disaster. It's going to be chaos. So that's what happens with our gut health, right? Our gut microbiome, when we have too much refined sugars, too much refined carbs in our system, something like, for example, candida overgrowth can occur, and that's where we have too much of the bad bacteria taking over, and that's going to affect a lot of our gut health. It's going to cause us to have a lot of cravings for sugar, and it's going to show in our skin and just in our overall health. So I would definitely recommend healing your gut. You can do things like drinking bone broth, preparing meat stock, like fermented foods. So sauerkraut are really good for your gut health. I personally don't do well with greens and things like that. They have to be very cooked, but essentially, if you can't tolerate dairy or meat, like I used to not be able to tolerate, it's because you have a very weak gut. So strengthening that gut with those gut healing foods is going to help you tons, and it's also going to help the condition of your skin. Another thing that I think is a mistake is long skincare routines. Ladies, our skin needs to breathe. We're not treating our bodies correctly from the inside out, first and foremost, but then on top of that, we're adding so many harmful chemicals to our skin, hormone disrupting chemicals, right? Things that are basically altering the production of our hormone levels, be it perfume, be it creams, be it so many things. The makeup that I was using, the skincare that I was using was just so bad for my skin that I had to take a break. But I do use makeup. Personally, I stick to better skincare regimens now. So I'll use beef tallow. I personally use the one from Tubes & Co, discount code below. And I also use the one from Van Man. And beef tallow is just so good for your skin. It's the composition, like the texture of the natural sebum of the skin. Also, jojoba oil is really good. So basically just letting your skin breathe and caring for it from the inside out is going to help you tons. Okay? Less is more. I ice cube my face, that's just how I live. When I decided to get a shower filter, my skin changed, my hair changed. I was noticing my hair was so dry, my skin was so itchy, my whole body was itchy. Now, I don't have the best shower filter. I'll link down the one that I use. I know it's not great, but it's something, right? There's also the Berkey shower filter. There's a ton of really good options, but these are the ones that are a little bit more expensive. So I just use a regular one that I feel like has done the trick, but I definitely know I should invest in a higher quality one. Another mistake is to fear the sun. So you have women, and I've been there too, lathering their faces in hormone disrupting chemicals, in irritating chemicals. That the thing is that we're told to go outside and get sunlight with that in our faces, and with our systems and our bodies full of all these inflammatory foods and inflammatory oils. So personally, go outside, get sunlight. Don't put anything on your face and just let your skin absorb the sun, okay? Obviously, don't go out there and be 5 hours in the sun like an idiot, because that's stupid. But, use the necessary protections. I do use tallow on my face as a protective sunscreen, and also I'll use white linen, I'll use a hat if I'm going to be out there more than necessary or more than I should be. But for the most part, don't fear the sun. Get direct sunlight in your face, and it has a natural light that is healing to your skin. Look into it, do the research on your own, but it's really good for you. And finally, so many things nowadays are full of inflammatory seed oils. They're upsetting your stomach, they're disrupting your gut microbiome, and then it's showing and it's appearing in your skin and in your face. So obviously, none of what I say is medical advice. I never claim to be a doctor, but honey, the things that the doctor has prescribed you sometimes are not working. So what is the next step? What should we do? We should examine our body from the inside out. We should go to the root cause, and we should understand our whole lifestyle. If your life is full of stress, if you're not eating well, if you're not sleeping well, it's gonna show. Another thing to keep in mind is that many times we have what you would call hormonal acne. Your hormone levels are not the way that they should be. It could appear as hormonal acne. So look into your hormones and, get your hormones tested and see which ones are dysregulated, and go to my Instagram page and see what you can do about your hormones, or DM me the word healed and I will help you balance your hormones. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and here's to clear skin, because it's possible.